CNN. Russian forces have launched a fierce large-scale attack on the eastern Ukrainian city of Avdiivka, intensifying fighting there, but have so far failed to make significant progress. According to Ukrainian officials, analysts and geolocation shared on social media. The have been going on for 4 days. Vitaly Barabash, head the military administration of the city Avdiivka, told Ukrainian national television on Friday. Violent and truly unremitting, both small arms battles and artillery duels. According to Barabash, Russia is firing everything it has at the city in an attempt to surround the Ukrainian fighters. Unfortunately, they are hitting not only settlements on front line, but also settlements further away in rear. He said, they never went head-on. They focused entirely on attacking from flanks from the south and north of city. This is how they are trying to implement their plans to siege the city. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky speaks at a press conference with NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg ahead of the NATO defense ministers meeting on October 11. Virginia Mayo AP Barabash said Russia launched hundreds of sustained attacks on Ukrainian positions in city and the Donetsk region with support of tanks and armored personnel carriers. When they started on the first day, October 10, they used many vehicles. Not so much on the second day. They used armored vehicles again yesterday. We're moving in columns. They have a lot of vehicles and personnel. Are bringing in fresh people, he said. Geolocated shared on social media by reputable open-source intelligence accounts showed multiple Russian vehicles being attacked by Ukrainian forces using artillery, U.S.-donated Javelin shoulder-launched missiles, as well as unmanned aerial vehicles. Some have suggested that Russia lost more than a dozen armored vehicles in the attack. CNN has not been able to independently verify these videos and what they claim to show. But Ukrainian officials have said they have so far been able to stop the Russian offensive, destroying several vehicles in the process. It's very difficult, very tense. But they have been standing firmly in their positions for 4 days. Barabash added, I am sure they will hold out. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also said his country's troops were keeping Russian forces at bay. Avdiivka. We are holding our ground, Zelensky said on Telegram on Thursday. It is Ukraine's courage and unity that will determine how this war ends. Later in night speech, Zelensky said that troops on Eastern Front Line had destroyed hundreds of armored vehicles of invaders in last few days alone. The attack on Avdiivka came as Ukraine's summer counteroffensive continued to advance much more slowly than initially expected. Some analysts had initially suggested that Russia's move designed force Kiev divert some of forces it was using for its offensive the southern and eastern fronts. But Ukrainian officials say aim